So I'm taking care of my kids for a change. And about 7:30 in the morning, I decide that I'm going to have a family meeting. So I say to my children, this week, Tatty is going to be Mommy and Tatty. To which my 3-year-old pipes up and says, you can't be a mommy and a Tatty. Mommies are for girls and Tatties are for boys. Okay, I can say maybe by college classes you'll figure out something else. So, 7:30 goes by, I'm trying to be this really nice dad, everything is just going hunky-dory, and of course I say put on your shoes, and no one's putting on their shoes, and I say have breakfast, and no one's having breakfast, and I say please, can someone please, and now I'm slowly getting a little angrier, and angrier to the point where I start screaming, shoes! Shoes! Please, no! In the car! Seatbelt, 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 come on! To which my 3-year-old says, there's Mommy. So, we get to school, and I put my 3-year-old in her 3-year-old class to color. She's like, Tatty, I'm going to color. I'm like, bye. Have a good time coloring. And then I take my other daughter to kindergarten. Now, thanks to a Jewish population explosion post-war, Beth Rivka has 2 classes, Kindergarten A and Kindergarten B, and I'm not joking. On the door of Kindergarten B, it says KGB. It's just missing the word office. So every day, I take my daughter to the KGB. Now, I understand our grandparents had issues with the KGB, but how many generations is this going to go on for? I mean, there's this collective history. Can we finally get over and get rid of this KGB thing? I mean, finally, I'm not going to talk about sending our kids to camps. So, I get to the door of the classroom, and my daughter says, Tatty, can you write me a mitzvah note? Now, I've been thinking about this mitzvah note thing for quite a while. Do you know how they usually say, Dear Moras, Mushki was so nice to her little brother, she didn't knock his eyes out today. Love, Tatty. Now, and actually, fine, that is a mitzvah. That's mitzvah of Yisroel. That's true, it is an actual mitzvah. But most of the time, let's face it, parents write these mitzvah notes, and half of the stuff they write are not really mitzvahs. It's not actually mitzvahs. Now, I figured, being the good Chabad Shaliach that I am, the Rebbe instituted this idea of learning Sefer HaMitzvahs every single day. So I had this brilliant idea that not only am I actually going to write a proper mitzvah on my child's mitzvah notes, but I'm also going to take the opportunity to educate the Mora and the girls as well. So I say, Dear Moras, today Mushkele was not over on Lav 289, you shall not murder, from Exodus 20:13, the negative commandment forbidding us to murder a fellow human being. Love, Tatty. Yesterday, I wrote, Dear Moras, today Mushkele was not over on the 42nd prohibition that she should not put on any clothing with a mixture of wool and linen in them, as idolatrous priests used to wear. And I even added a Derabanan law, that since we're worried about her losing her memory, Mushkele did not put on 2 garments at the same time as she was getting dressed this morning. It would be kasher l'shikha. She may lose her memory as well. Love, Tatty. Now, after a couple of days, Mora asked me, please, to start sending normal mitzvah notes. So I'm like, you're lucky I don't do 3 chapters of Rambam every day. Now, let's talk about dinner. I realized the first day that my wife was gone, the most practical dinner that I can make for my children. Cholet! I mean, it's got all the nutrients a growing child needs, let's face it. It's got the beans, it's got the potatoes, it's got the meat, and this is the best part, I can put it on in the morning and come back, and voila! We're home from school and we have dinner all day. The best part about it is, after they're finished dinner, if you need dinner for tomorrow night, yes, you know it! Put a little more beans, a little more potatoes, a little more meat, and voila! Shebang, there's dinner for tomorrow. Now, the second night when they started complaining about the lack of variety that Tatty has in his food making, I had this brilliant idea. Cholet patties. Okay, but just a Tatty pro tip, don't use the barbecue. Takes way too much time. Now, bedtime. Let's talk about bedtime. With my wife, she's always so organized. It's like military precision. First, you're going to make your lunch, and then you are going to brush your teeth, and then you're going to prepare your negerwasser, and then you're going to say Shema, and you're going to close your eyes, and I don't want to hear a sound. And then there's fighting, and there's screaming, and it never works the way it's supposed to work. Not with Tatty, no way. All you do is you press play on your favorite Jewish video, and you come back 6 hours later, the kids are there exactly where you left them, no fuss, no screaming, totally fast asleep. Woo! The best part of the whole thing is you don't have to dress them the next morning. That's my pick for tonight.